And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Baltimore Orioles going up against the Colorado Rockies. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And singing you the big bat in the lineup so far this year, Sean Bouchard leads the team at OPS. So he's the guy that looks to slug and basically make things happen for them offensively.
Just a machine in terms of production at the plate. He'll take his walks. He'll barrel up the baseball. He'll hit the ball in the gaps. He'll hit the ball over the fence. So talk about a guy going good. That's him right now. And he's a bat that you want to stay away from if you're the pitcher.
So almost ready to get underway. And towing the slab here, it's Walker Buehler. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, no doubt about it. He's going to have to put together some consistently good performances in order to bring that ERA down. Now, he's got good stuff. He's just got to be able to have confidence, trust it, and really go after hitters. Not nibble. Trust that his stuff can have late life and miss barrels of bats.
Ready to go? And into the box for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. Not close with that one. And we're underway in this interleague matchup. Next pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-1. And that one is lifted in the air. And that'll fall for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
No, he didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line drive in the box score tomorrow. Kind of your classic jam shot blooper right there. Made a good pitch on the inside. Gotten to hit it off the handle, but he still muscled it out there. You just have to tip your cap on the mound. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Henderson gets his lead at first. Nobody out. That one fouled off.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Great jump.
Well, he's batting leadoff, and he's acting like a traditional leadoff hitter. Gets on base to start the game, then puts himself on second with a nice stolen bag. I think that sets the tone for the offense for sure.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in game one of this three-game set. That one misses, and that's ball two.
It's a good take.
Pitch misses, and the count's full. Righty to the plate. That one is inside ball four. And I mean, oh, so close.
Now a great back and forth in that at bat. Getting to lay off some really close pitches. And somehow, Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Juan Soto in the box now. Takes strike one.
He starts him with the fastball, and that's a pitch that's right in his wheelhouse. You need to be careful against him with that one.
Next offering upstairs. And the right-hander deals. Fastball for a strike. That one missed.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That one misses. Counts full, 3-2. Ryan O'Hearn in the on-deck circle. Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here! A gigantic blast. And that's how they take the lead. It's 3-0. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. High velocity up and in is just such a difficult location for the hitter, but this time he pulls the hands tight to the body, gets through this pitch. What conviction in that swing. Awesome job at the plate.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
High fly ball out into left center field. And there's one down. Time now to take a look at the Orioles lineup put together by manager Brandon Hyde. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and a guy is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
He's done a great job making contact recently, batting over 300 so far this month.
There's a strike. That one pushed foul. Two outs. Got him swinging. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now 3-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. And we're back. And today's starting pitcher, Zach Eflin.
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4, but this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
So in now for Colorado, Brendan Rodgers. And a pitch. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Rosario tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down. Time to check out the Rockies lineup. The challenge for him today, Singy, elevating the baseball against this sinker baller that's on the mound.
Yeah, that's the challenge, but it also might affect the way they approach base running in this one, Boog. You get a runner on first, you anticipate trajectory down, and when the ball's in the dirt with a good secondary lead, you break for second. So whether it's a stolen base or not, you stay out of the double play, get that runner in a scoring position, and that can help you put more runs on the board.
BID, ball in dirt. That one a little bit high, and 1-1. In the air to left center. Puts it away for the out. And a couple of quick outs.
Batting third, the shortstop.
2 outs, base is empty. Ezequiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. Hit on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. The 0-1. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
And takes low for ball 1.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next offering is downstairs.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
The pitch. And foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here's Michael Toglia. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Fought off foul. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So 1 left for Colorado. They trail it here 3-0. All set for the start of the inning. And into the box for Baltimore, Colton Cowser. Cowser bats left, throws right, 25 years old, a former first-round pick in 2021. And that one fouled off. Here's the 0-1. Just missed. Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with pitchers going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
Sends it to Toglia. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Here's Adley Rutschman.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
Right through there for a strike. 1 out, bases empty. Ground ball right side. Gets it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Here's the left fielder, Cedric Mullins. And a strike on the outside edge.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
And he chases a high fastball there.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Off the mark there. And the count 1-2. Wouldn't chase that time. And that's in the dirt. Two down, nobody on. Caught him looking for the K. Orioles held in check there, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Back here at Coors Field, Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. Eflin back to work. Bounced up the middle. Henderson over to first in time. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second. You got to be kidding me. Did you see that throw?
Not really, Boog. I mean, it happened in the blink of an eye, it seemed, but thankfully StatCast is here to help us out. I mean, you don't see many throws across the infield that get up into the 90s, so he really reached back for that one, and he had to get the out.
1 down, base is empty. Swing and a drive, deep right field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall, should be extra bases. Goodman into second, and he's got a double.
Everything came together for him. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
1 out, runner at second. Brenton Doyle will hit next.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Chance to extend that hitting streak to 10 games here.
In there for strike 1. Eflin, not a big strikeout guy, but still very effective as far as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that involves the defense and really gets him involved in the action. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second.
He moves the ball around all the quadrants of the strike zone and will add and subtract velocity. And because of that, he gets the weak contact. It's all about missing the barrel of the bat.
Next to hit, Zach Veen.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
First pitch misses. It seems like this type of guy is kind of a dying breed nowadays.
Well, exactly. When teams are looking for high velocity, high strikeout rates, a guy like this doesn't necessarily do that. So in order to really appreciate how good he is, you have to see him, because if you're just looking at a stat sheet, you might overlook it.
Goodman on third with 2 out. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swings and misses. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. 1 hit, 1 left. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Orioles 3 and the Rockies nothing. top half of the third inning, and the batter will be the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. Buehler back to work. That clips the corner. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Here's a 1-2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. 1 out.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to whereas you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it, and not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
And here it comes. Ripped on a line. 2 down.
Now batting, the right fielder,
Here's Juan Soto. He's already homered in this game. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. Just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fastball for a strike. And the count 1-2. 2 outs. And there's a ball.
2-2.
That missed by a lot. And that's ball. Ball 3. Hammered, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
All over that one right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Ryan O. The next to hit for the Orioles. He's 0 for 1. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Late on that fastball.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
And a pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And the Orioles leave 1, but they lead at 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Stepping in, Adael Amador. And the pitch. On the ground, Henderson. One gone, bottom of the third inning. Now it's Brendan Rodgers. He's 0 for 1. First offering, and it just misses. In the air, right side of the infield. Grabs it on the run. Out, number 2. Sean Bouchard digging in for the Rockies. Fly to left his first time. And it looks like he wants to go through the signs again. Just off the inside edge. The Orioles leading by 3 here in the last half of the third. Right through there for a strike.
1-1.
And that one is lifted in the air, and it drops in. And that keeps the inning going.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Runner at first with 2 away. Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. Ball 1 there. Bouchard, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a ground ball out to short. They take the force out, inning over. The Rockies strand 1, still down 3-0. On to the 4th. Now it's going to be Jordan Westburg.
Jordan Westburg.
The wind of the pitch. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Kicks and deals. Ground ball up the middle, and that one handled. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
The batter, number 6, designated hitter, Ryan Mountcastle.
And now Ryan Mountcastle. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Swing and a ball popped up. Tolia puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. Two outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Colton Cowser. Grounded out his first time up. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Just off the outside edge, and it's 1-1.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
This one in the air. Squeeze. Is it? And that is that. 1-2-3 go the Orioles, but they lead it 3-0. Back here in Denver, bottom of the inning. Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Michael Toglia. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Right through there for a strike.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
That pitch in for a strike. 0-2. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
1-2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Another 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
McMahon, batting with one down, takes a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today. Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Breaking ball inside. Now 1-2. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Good eye right there. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Man at first, Hunter Goodman getting ready to hit. Doubled in his first AB. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. Man at first, one away. And there's a foul ball. Ball and a strike. Foul ball there. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And a pitch. And delivers outside. The Rockies trailing by 3 here in game 1 of this 3-game set. And another ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, You execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
Ground ball to the right side. And that's just foul. And a foul ball. He stays alive. McMahon, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat. Next to hit for the Rockies, Brenton Doyle. Swings through that.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
2 on, 1 out. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
So first and second with 2 outs. Zach Veen digging in for the Rockies. Two on, 2 outs. That's off the mark, and the count even 1-1. Two outs. In the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Hit in the air, center field. On the move. Drops into the glove. And that's the 3rd out. 2 left for Colorado. They trail in this one 3-0. And we're back. New inning getting started. And now here is Adley Rutschman. The pitch. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. Struck out looking his first time. That one missed.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
The pitch. Gets the bunt down the right side. Off balance feed. There's one. And he'll eat it and be happy with the out.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
And next for the Orioles, Gunnar Henderson. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Fouled off. He was late. Henderson, 23 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. And the righty deals. That one ripped. Bangs off the wall. Mullins headed home. The relay, the tag, and he's out trying for 3. But a run does come in to score.
Absolutely perfect execution of the relay right there to cut him down at third. And he probably should have shut it down at second base and been happy with the double, but it took a great play to get him. You just have to tip your cap.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario. There's a swing and a drive. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Round second, digging for third. And he's got himself a triple.
The batter, the right fielder, Juan Soto.
Here's Bud Black towards the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change here. Walker Buehler will depart, and he had a tough time keeping them in the ball game today. We'll get a new arm. When we come back. So the Rockies turn the ball over to a new arm, Jake Bird.
His first test will be from the left side. And that's been a struggle for him this season. They've been seeing him pretty well and doing some damage against him.
So man aboard, Juan Soto, the next to hit for the Orioles. He's already homered here in this one. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That one is absolutely belted. And that one finds. It's out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add on. It's 6-0.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
So 2 down. So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Ryan O'Hearn. And a foul ball. Two gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across, and we're at the top of the 5th. And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 1-1. Left-hand hitter waits. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
He was all over that one. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Jordan Westburg, the next to hit for the Orioles. Ball 1, no strikes. The pitch. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. It's now a 6-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at Coors Field, John Shambi with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5 out of El Amador. The wind of the pitch. That's down and in.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Here's a 1-1. On the ground, right side. And that one finds its way through. So now back to the top of the order. So the lineup flips over. Brendan Rodgers digging in for the Rockies. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball 1. And he deals. The other way, and it goes just foul. The Orioles up big in this one. Last half of inning number 5. And another ball. Got him looking, and he did not like the call. Now the number 2 hitter, Sean Bouchard, 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. Amador at first, 1 gone. Ripped to right, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
2 on, 1 out. Maybe a 2 ball. 5. Tags the runner. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. So 1 left for Colorado. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 6. Now here is Ryan Mountcastle. Bird back to work. And a foul ball.
You know, these Orioles digging into their numbers. Have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've launched 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Oh, 0-2 now. Softly hit to third. Throws to first in time. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Colton Cowser now at the plate. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Backed off the plate that time. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Next pitch is downstairs. Wouldn't chase that time. Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 2. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. On the ground to third. And that should be extra bases. And that rolls into the corner. Now he'll turn for second, and he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Man at second with 1 away. Adley Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles. And it's fouled away. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Next one misses, ball 1. That one in there across the letters. Righty delivers. Got And now 2 gone.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
Mullins in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Cowser around third. He scores, and they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Well done. Drives in the run. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Gunnar Henderson digs in now. Move to first. Mullins back on a dive. Ripped to short. Over to Rogers. And that is the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Orioles 7 and the Rockies nothing. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's a big power threat. Michael Toglia.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
And the 0-1. Fought off foul. Kicks and fires. The punch out there. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Swung on, belted. Cowser going back to the warning track, makes the catch.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Goodman in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies not going their way. It's 7-0. Back here in Denver, and here is Ahmed Rosario.
Ahmed Rosario.
Here comes the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. He swings and fouls one off. Next pitch misses, and the count is 1-2. And the right-hander deals. And another ball.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Struck him out looking. So digging in, Juan Soto. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those two he hit were legit. And he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Wouldn't chase that time. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Pulled that one right in the direction of the shifted defense, but no one could make a play on it. I mean, that's his approach, and it's probably not changing.
Ryan O'Hearn, the next to hit for the Orioles. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Left-hand batter waits. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it.